Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of The Mything Link, the tipsy talk show obsessed with all things mythological, from the icons to the iconauts. Ugh. I'm Bob Hewis.
And I'm Allie Mottram, and we are the co-hosts who you know are too broke to pay our way across the Styx.
It's funny because it's true. And in this, our first season, we are going to be taking you through some of the most infamous,
the most questionable,
and the most iconic characters from Greek mythology.
And this week, we are journeying into the infamous story of Jason, Medea, and the Golden Fleece. It's a story full of treachery, betrayal, and death.
No! Oh my goodness, sounds like drama.
We're not getting a break after last week's episode. We're
we're going straight into it.
This story, I tell you, you won't even, you don't even understand how crazy this story is.
I cannot wait. You know, I think for all that craziness, if we're going to really get into it, I think I'm going to need a little quenching first. So you know what I need? I need a drink.
Nice.
Nice segue. What are you drinking today?
I am drinking orange gin and lemonade.
Ooh, that's a bit of a departure for you.
Yes.
I know you're a fan of the Palmer Violet gin.
Well, I must say it's been quite a while since I've had a gin, and I forgot the ratio, so this is really strong.
We love that here. That's what we condone that.
So let's hope I'll still be able to form my words by the end of the episode, but if not, I apologise.
Oh gosh.
What are you drinking?
Well, I myself feel like a bit of a pirate today. Arr! Because I got myself a rum and coke, otherwise known as a Cuba Libre. For my Spanish folk out there.
Okay.
You know, I'm really learning as much about mixology here as I am about mythology. Oh,
oh God.
I know, right? We're just going to be alcoholics by the end of this.
100%.
We're going to know everything about Greek myth.
But we're not going to be able to remember it because we will just be too far gone.
Oh, that was a big gulp. Oh, well, I've got my ratio spot on, honey.
Well, that shows that you just drink more than me, so...
Oh, well, that's true, yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing. Ooh, lovely. Nice.
So, this week's... I know we usually go with, 3 stories, but this is... We're in 2 kind of vague, different areas this week.
Ooh, we're breaking tradition?
Yes. The 5th episode in? Is it 5th?
Yeah.
Or 5th? I can't even remember.
I can't even remember. It's the drink.
So
we're throwing away the rule book. I love it.
Yeah, we are. We're starting with the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece, and then moving on to what happens afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
Jason's betrayal and Medea's revenge.
Ooh, they sound like episodes of Sex and the City. I can't wait.
But first, and I'm looking forward to this one because this is not as much as of a mainstream thing as the other ones we've done. So I'm expecting our knowledge to be even worse than it usually is.
Yes.
So 30 seconds on the clock. Tell me what you know about Jason and Medea.
Oh God. Okay. Can I get a countdown because I'm going to need those 3 seconds to work out what I know.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Jason and Medea. I think there is something involved with this called the Argonauts, which I know from a very old film that my mum loves and shows us all the time. So, Jason and the Argonauts comes to mind. Something about a golden fleece, based on what you've already said in this episode. Medea, I'm guessing no relation to Medusa. Don't really know her gig. Boats. Something to do with boats. The sea.
Okay, I'm putting out your misery. Your time is up. You knew kind of the general gist of what's going on here.
Yeah, I know the basic outline.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to be just pumped full of the Jason and Medea knowledge. I can't wait. I'm just gaping and ready for it.
Good. I must say, there's a lot of backstory to understand the story.
Okay, so we're getting into the backstory first.
So
I can't wait.
We're starting with the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece.
I love it. Oh, so a golden fleece, so that sounds warm and practical.
Well, yes, it is. Sought after by all.
Okay, so this is like the fashion item everybody wants.
Yeah, latest season of Vogue. Yeah, we're talking the big leagues here.
Ooh.
So the backstory of the golden fleece. So this dude, Athamas. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but you know.
Is he juicy? Thinking juicy.
No, I've got that from Hesiod. He is saying, no, not juicy, so Bob, stop.
No juicy
Just stop.
here. Yeah.
Okay, so he has 2 children with his first wife, Nephele. Nice. Then, as they often do in Greek mythology, he got bored of her and married another woman called Ino.
Crikey.
And this is the classic, like, evil stepmother, hated the children and tried to kill them, as you do for your husband's children who you hate.
Yes. It's the only way.
It's the only option, if you ask me. And so she's so close to succeeding, killing the kids, and then Nephele somehow manages to send a flying golden ram to save her children from being murdered by her ex-husband's new wife.
Convoluted, but also I must say thanks, but no thanks. Goats scare me. I don't want that golden flying ram. Its horns could get caught in my eyeballs.
Yeah, I mean flying is just a step too far, I think, to be honest with you.
That's just a hazard waiting to happen. It's like, let's take this very sharp, pointy item attached to a living being and then propel it through the air at speed to save them.
Yeah.
So Nephele is the actual mother.
Yes.
And
Ino.
Evil Ino is the stepmom who wants them children dead.
Dead. Yes.
Dead. And now the beast, the goat, is coming to save them.
The goat saved them, basically. And then everyone was like, yay, that's cool. So, as, you know, reward for this goat, we're gonna, like, obviously kill it and then use its nice fleece and put it in a garden guarded by a never sleeping dragon.
Oh.
I'd be kind of peed off if I was the ram. I'd be like, okay,
yeah,
I don't even get to live? Like, what's the deal here?
Yeah, hold up. You told me there was going to be some kind of reward. You didn't tell me you were going to kill me, skin me, and then send me off to be made for the next Dolce & Gabbana, Met Gala, Rihanna, Luke. So this is like the Snow White and the 101 Dalmatians crossover we've all been waiting for.
That is exactly what this is. Walt Disney could never with this story, I tell you that.
Yay. I love spots. I love rams.
Cruella de Vil's brother, who has a thing for rams.
Cruella de Vil's cousin. So the ram is dead. Thank God for me. I flipping hate goats. And the golden fleece is made.
Yes.
And is hidden away. Did you say in a cave with a never
in
sleeping
a garden,
dragon?
Guarded by a never sleeping dragon.
Oh, that's handy.
So that's the story of the fleece, and now we're gonna get to Jason. So, long story short, Jason goes to get the fleece.
Derulo?
No, not Jason Derulo.
Derul, no.
Jesus. Okay, I'm going to try and avoid saying the word Jason for the rest of this episode.
The main character. So Jason goes to get the fleece.
Jason goes to get the fleece because his half-uncle snatches Jason's throne off him.
Oh my goodness, Jason was a king?
He was a king.
King of pop.
And Jesus Christ, there's a prophecy that he will kill his half-uncle. So his half-uncle, I don't know why you'd want to bring more attention to yourself in this situation, but he stole his throne and said, if you can go and get this golden fleece, then I'll give it back to you. Which is kind of pointless, because Jason could just be like, it's my throne. No. You can't just take it and then, barter it back. Like, that's not the deal.
Precisely. I'd be like, I'm not working to get it back. I'm just taking you to court.
So that's the deal. And so Jason assembles the Argonauts, which is like a ragtag group of heroes going to retrieve the fleece from the place that it is with the dragon.
Right. So now we're bringing in the Peter Pan Lost Boy vibes.
Yes.
Wow. So this is just like Disneyland.
Basically, yes.
At the Met Gala. Because that uncle needs a fleece because Anna Wintour just invited him.
Yes, definitely. That is what happened. I mean...
The Argonauts, I did not realise that they were I thought that was the boat name, like the Argonaut.
The Argonaut is the boat name.
Ah, nice. There's a lot of noughts going on. Very naughty. So this ragtag crew and Jason Derulo are all going off in search of a golden fleece, the most sought-after fashion item of the century. I'm very excited.
Well, it is a very exciting story. So they're travelling there. There's quite a lot of shebang going on while they get there, but there's a lot of story to get onto, so I'll shorten it for you. Their ship was attacked by 6-armed giants, pirates. They fought harpies and fathered a new race on their way to get the golden fleece.
Why not? Why not?
Why not? They went to the Isle of Lemnos.
Okay.
And then they just fathered a new race, as you do.
Thanks, Jason. Thank you. So do they get to the fleece, though?
Well, I'm getting there. Baby.
Oh, pardon me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
Okay. So they get to Colchis, which is the place the fleece is at. And the owner of the fleece is called Aeetes.
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 Which is an interesting name. It kind of sounds like you're just drunk and trying. Aeetes.
Aeetes. Yeah. It's like someone said, "Is this your car?" And you said, "Aeetes."
And he says...
But where's the dragon in this?
Just wait.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so ahead of myself.
This is a very long story, okay?
Yes.
Right.
And I'm too intrigued. Yes.
Aeetes is the owner of the fleece. And again, this is really weird. So he says he'll give the fleece to Jason if he can complete a few seemingly impossible tasks in a single day. But again, it's like, you've already got the fleece. Why are you saying... why? I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I feel like Jason's the one in the wrong here. Why does he keep complying? I'd just be like, babe, I'm not doing your impossible task. Give me the fleece.
So, the impossible tasks that Aeetes tells Jason he has to do are as follows. Number 1, plough a field from end to end using the calcature. What are the calcature, you ask? I
did ask.
Tell you.
Yes.
They are, it's no big deal, they're just fire-breathing, bronze-hooved bulls.
Fire-breathing bronze tube. Why is it so difficult to say?
I know, I have to say it really slowly.
Bulls. Yeah.
So this is where Medea comes in for the first time. So Jason...
She's one of the bulls.
No, she is not. This is not another one of those stories. So Jason had promised to marry Medea, who is Aeetes' daughter, once the expedition was over, because I guess that's just what they did. Yeah. So she's like, okay, I kind of want this guy to like live and make it out, and she wants the fleece. So she's like, I need the fashion.
Yeah.
She's going to be the talk of the town.
Yes,
if she
Paris
manages
Fashion Week.
to snatch this fleece from Jason.
Snatch that fleece.
Exactly. So she gives Jason some ointment, gross word, to protect him from the fire and basically make him kind of invulnerable to the fire-breathing bronze-hooved bulls.
Tongue twister. Yeah.
So he successfully manages to plough the field. I mean, but then I can't really attribute it to him because it had it was the Medea. And this, you'll see, is a theme running through, that Medea kind of does everything and Jason just takes credit for it. Can you believe?
Wow, who would have thought that a man would take credit for a woman's work?
I know, it is shocking.
That's shocking. It's beyond belief.
So the second task Jason had to do was sew some dragon's teeth into the field that he just ploughed. I don't know where they're getting the dragon's teeth from.
Oh, so.
Yes, as in
I thought this was all
them.
of fashion. This is like next in fashion. Take it to another level. It's like, now you need to sew dragon's teeth into a gorgeous couture outfit. And he's like, this is an impossible task. So he sews them into the field. And is he expected to make them grow?
It's kind of like, this is super easy, just chuck them onto the field. But once they are planted, like pretty much immediately, an army of stone warriors just springs up from the earth and tries to kill him.
This is like a weird video game that's like a bit confused. Like,
I know.
It's like the video game designers are like, okay, and then he puts the teeth in the ground, and then stone things come up. Try and kill him.
Basically.
And they're like, yeah, make that. Damn.
But once again, Medea has helped him out and told him that these, stone warriors are gonna jump up from the ground. And tells him that to beat them, all he has to do is just throw a stone at one of them, and then the person who the stone's been thrown at, they're like, which one of you threw the stone at me? And then they're like, well, it wasn't me, was it you? And then it just descends into chaos and Jason just walks away.
What? That is such a lame ending.
It's a cop-out, isn't it?
Yeah, precisely. Like, but for real, why would the stone warriors assume that one of their own had thrown their own flesh at another one of them? Like, you'd think in a room full of stone warriors, the last person who's going to throw a stone is the stone warriors.
You would think.
So this is crazy. So far, I feel like not only is Medea kind of the only reason Jason is still alive, but also, like, every single conclusion is kind of like, and then it happened. That story ended. You know what I mean? It's not like
weird.
He had a wild battle with them. It's like they kind of they had a little bit of a tiff with themselves.
Literally, Jason is just like, it's all like, you hear of Jason and the Argonauts and blah blah, but like it's kind of like
drama.
Actually, A, none of it was resolved by Jason, and B, it all kind of
was
just
resolved.
Got brushed under the carpet a little bit.
It's just like someone went to writing school and they got told how to set up a story, but they never got told like how to end it. So they just keep starting stories like, and then the Stone Warriors came. And
it was really a dream.
In an opposite direction. yeah, precisely. And then he woke up in the Golden Fleece. So this is the second task.
Yes. And
kind of completed. So
he's completed it, and Aetes, he's completed the tasks, but Aetes is kind of pissed off because he doesn't want to give this fleece away. Yes. So he plots with his men to kill Jason and all the Argonauts at night.
What? That's cheating.
Well, I know, but...
Cheaties. How dare he? Oh.
And once again, who I wonder comes to the rescue of Jason?
Ooh, could it be a third party who we haven't met yet? No, I'm just kidding.
No,
could it be Medea?
Frickin' Medea, yes.
Obviously.
So she flees from her father to join the Argonauts, and before nightfall they go to get the fleece, and Jason doesn't even have a duel with this never sleeping dragon. She just drugs the dragon and causes it to fall asleep for literally the first time in its life, and they just snatch the fleece and leave.
What is with these cop-outs? You can't just be like, this is a never sleeping dragon who never sleeps, except for that one time.
Like, it just fell
which
asleep
is when
just
you
once.
needed it
Oops.
to. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Okay, so he's got the fleece, but honestly, I feel shortchanged. I couldn't care less that he has the fleece. It's like, you didn't really earn it though, did you? You know what I mean? Anna Wintour's gonna be like, but did you earn it?
Did you fight the sleeping dragon, or just get your girlfriend to drug it?
And that's the tea. But also, what's with all these, like, women, like Hera, Medea? Why are they all got just drugs lying around, just ready at a moment's notice to knock anyone out? I'm concerned. So the dragon who I was so excited for comes to nothing.
Nope, don't even really get to meet him.
Comes to Argonaut.
No, it's ridiculous.
So I think that the never sleeping dragon was probably grateful for 40 wings. Like, I just imagine their eyes like so bloodshot, just like, bloody hell, I just need to sleep.
That is the end of the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece. So we'll move on to story number 2, which actually picks off like where we left off, but I've put it in the second story because this is the story of Jason seeing this woman that has literally saved his life multiple times, who has got him this gorgeous couture piece to wear for the Met Gala, and he goes, no thanks. And then Medea is rightly very peed off.
I'm glad. Girl, I can't wait for this. I hope this is Medea's revenge, of which I've heard so much about.
Oh, there's revenge. I mean, I'm not sure whether we're going to approve of the revenge,
but we'll get into it anyhow.
We'll see what happens. So, to help Jason yet again, when they leave I've forgotten what the place is called, actually. What's it called?
Was it called, like, the Fotchis or the
Colchis.
Colchester. Yes.
No, Colchis. When they leave Colchis, Aeetes, Medea's father, tries to follow the Argonauts because obviously he's annoyed that they stole the fleece. Yes. And so, right, listen to this. Listen to what Medea does to help these people escape.
All right,
Medea chops up her brother, throws him in the sea, and then leaves.
Oh my god. I mean, I was really on board with Medea. She's let me down. I mean, you know when it's like, it's all kiki and giggles until someone takes it too far, and then you sort of like...
chops up their brother.
Yeah, chops up their brother, you know, classic stuff, and you just think, Medea, we think you should go home. you need to calm down. So, why was the brother there in the first place?
When they were, just about to sail away, she knew that her father had planned to follow her, and was like,
Jeez.
nope.
So she was like,
go,
oh, babe, could you
brother?
just, yeah, she was like, Jason, could you just wait on a second? One sec, I just need to do so.
Basically.
And Jason's like, oh, damn.
And you'd think he'd take it as a warning, do not mess with this woman, but
you think?
He didn't listen. He did not listen.
Jason, girl.
So they sail away. They brave like loads of more dangers on the way back. We've got the sirens. We've got a giant bronze man who throws stones at them. And I mean, who saves them? I wonder. It's freaking Medea again.
It's Medea, Psycho Medea.
Right, listen to this. This is Greek biology for you. She casts a spell and manages to get this bronze man to bleed out by unplugging the plug that keeps his blood in his body.
Oh god. But why did he have a plug? Why would you have a plug? You don't like want a place for you to... Why would you have that?
So they eventually managed to get back home and all is well in the world again. And then Jason left Medea for another woman after she did all that for him. He just left her.
Who who is this girl? Who would you leave this woman for who just, saved you and basically is the only reason you got the damn fleece, first of all, honey?
I literally don't even know. I do not know what was going through his mind.
Fool. Damn fool. Well, to be fair, maybe he was like, you put a dampener on it when you carved up your brother, and we didn't ask you to do that.
Yeah, I can see that. That was overkill, Medea, alright?
Maybe she is a bit of a roadie. She's kind of like a bit of a fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gang came.
I definitely get that vibe. She goes way too far beyond the social norms to help this guy.
I think you could say that when you start, murdering family members.
Well, speaking of murdering family members, so Jason and Medea had 2 children. I don't know when they had them, but whatever. Right. And so to get back at Jason, she took her 2 lovely children and murdered them.
No!
Just
why?
Chop,
Medea.
stabby, stabby.
No. Oh, God. Chop Suey, with their names Sue and E. That's horrifying. Girl, why kill your babies? I just can't stand this in Greek mythology where it's like other people end up being collateral for other people's dramas.
I know. It's not great.
No.
So in kind of the Greek time, they had very much an idea of if you do something bad, you will get punished by the gods. Like, you kill your children, bad things are going to happen, the gods are going to come and get you. So the ending to this myth is really controversial because she manages to... She grabs her 2 children, so Jason can't see them, gets on this serpent-drawn chariot given to her by her grandfather, the sun god Helios, and just rides away into the sunset. Again, kind of the unresolved, she just literally gets away with it and it's fine.
Literally, especially when there's precedent. And then even then, whoever wrote this trash was just like, and then she wrote over the sunset. There's such a weak lettuce, just limp ending.
Yeah.
So Medea has killed her children. And no repercussions.
No, not a single one.
Not even a tambourine. So they went on this wild adventure, which was pretty wild. I mean, it seems kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But even at each interval of the wild adventure, it's kind of meh. So it's more like Jason and Medea.
That is exactly what it's like.
But what happened to the fleece, Mama? I want to know what happened to the fleece. She's the only reason I'm here.
I don't even know what happened to the fleece.
Okay, wow. Whoever wrote this story was either high or just wasn't paying attention in the writing classes. Because, like, why is everything so loose-ended?
Unfinished, yeah.
Literally. But who was he? Wait, no, but he was bringing the fleece back for...
his uncle.
And so you'd think that the story would end with him getting the throne back.
Yes, you would, but that would mean like a resolved and informative ending. That's not what we get from this.
We were only here for exposition, climax, and that's it. That's the end.
And that's it. We don't care about the rest of
it. Time is money, and I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to write a resolution. But did he ever fulfill the prophecy of killing his uncle? Because if not, like the whole thing was... Because I feel like if that doesn't happen, then kind of what was the point of the whole story? Everyone
was too focused on the rest of the story to even be like, oh, I don't care about this little bit. Of
yeah, the writer was hoping everyone would just forget about that.
Yeah.
They like couldn't fully commit to it, so they were like, just don't worry about it.
I'll Google it. Did Jason kill his uncle? I literally don't think it says anything about
Oh my god.
It.
Who wrote this?
I don't know.
Goodness.
I guess
we don't know
it.
Whether he killed the uncle.
Yeah.
Well, bye guys. Play the music.
I mean, this is a thoroughly disappointing episode. Yeah. I've got to say.
So, no, actually, the real moral of the story is if you pay for a 6-week creative writing program, go to all 6
Don't
lessons.
just go 1 to 4. Just
precisely.
Go to the end ones as well.
See it through. I think I feel as ready as I possibly can for my, well, what do you know now? I feel like in this quiz I'll start speaking and after 15 seconds I'll just stop.
You'll tell the story and then... Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I'll just stop mid-sentence.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, the clock is up. Are you ready?
Je suis prête.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so I'll tell the story of the fleece first. So the fleece is made from the fur, the skin of the ram who saved the children of Nephilim, and is kept in a place called Colchis with the never sleeping dragon. And Jason has his throne snatched from an uncle who needs the fleece, needs it desperately, and he goes to get it, and Medea helps him through the impossible challenges that ate it. Is that it? Oh, well, I'm glad that we ended halfway through the story.
We don't have to get onto the disappointing stuff later on.
Amazing. How fitting. How fitting for this. This has been a tale of...
Are you gone? Did you freeze?
No, that was how I ended the sentence.
Oh, okay.
I'm just keeping in character with the whole theme of...
Yes. That is definitely... That is definitely the pinnacle of this episode, is just... I mean, the real question here is...
Yes.
Where are these two characters going on our iconometer?
On the iconometer. Okay, well, I feel like I think they are less iconic than Hera.
I do too. It's just, I think it's a good story, but it really just lets you down when it gets to the end, really so I can't put them on the top half.
Literally, it is the perfect story to tell your kids to go to sleep, because then they'll never need to hear the ending.
Exactly. They'll be asleep by the time we...
The most exciting thing has happened. Yeah,
exactly. It'll be fine.
So I'm going to say, however, I'll be diplomatic about it. They're iconic, I suppose, in their taste for fashion. Because if I was judging them separately, I would probably say, Jason, babe, you ain't got nothing going for you.
No, he doesn't
even
deserve to be on there. Like, he's such a non-starter.
It's not like I cannot with him, I just don't even want to with him.
I don't care. Like, I literally... Like, Jason who?
I'd rather not. From the icons to the I'd rather's not. And I'd rather not. So, him, I couldn't be bothered with. But Medea is she has iconic qualities because she was, like, the brains behind the mission.
Yeah.
So she, once again, is dragging him up you know, she's carrying this whole thing. Because
yeah, she really is.
She's the only reason they're on it at all.
So, if you have enjoyed this podcast, go follow us on Instagram at The Mything Link, and use the hashtag Mything Link when you post to tell us how you all fell asleep halfway through this episode,
yes.
because it's so unfinished.
Yeah. We support you. You can also email us, but we only want emails that are half finished. We don't want a subject line. I don't want any subject lines. You can email us at mythinglinkpod@gmail.com. We want questions. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. We want fan art. The only fan art that I want from this week is the never sleeping dragon with like a cup of coffee, like bloodshot eyes, just like insomniac realness. What do you want from this week?
I want to see the golden fleece on the runway.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good one. Yes. Maybe the dragon wearing the golden fleece, just being like, maybe I'll just try it on. Like, I have to protect it. Yes, we want questions, fan arts, ideas for future episodes. Yeah, just send in whatever you want. We want to hear from you. We're desperate. We're really desperate.
You can also rate our podcast and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. Please don't leave a comment telling us you hated it, because that would be sad. I would be sad about that.
Only leave a comment if you liked it. But the most fitting rating for this episode, I think, would be 3 stars. Just very middle ground. Halfway. So rate us wherever you listen to us, and tell all your friends about us, if you have any.
So, in next week's episode, we are going to be discussing...
Ooh, what's this? I hear the whispers of the muses in the wind. They seem to be telling us. They're telling me something. They're telling me that you'll have to follow along on at the Mything Link to find out on Mystery Monday. Ooh, it sounds seductive, right? Yes, so stay tuned on our Instagram for Mystery Monday, when we'll be dropping just little tidbits, little hints as to who we'll be discussing in next week's episode. Let's see if you can guess correctly. Ooh. How exciting, yes.
So, we've had a mediocre time, and I hope you have too. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you've enjoyed the highs. We don't care about the lows.
Yes.
Like, we don't care about the endings. We just don't care.
Yes.
Focus on that couture golden fleece.
Yes.
Let it bring you through the week. And we will see you on our Instagram on Mystery Monday.
Yes, we'll see you on Mystery Monday. See you soon. I want to finish this episode I'm gonna say good, but
I will say au
see you next. And that's it. That's the end.
That's it.